The Alpha Group. What's the Alpha Group all about? Well, 10 years ago, myself and a guy called Gerard O'Donovan got together and decided to have a look at how we can help small businesses, small and medium-sized businesses, grow and develop. And we started off with 4 or 5 groups in the south of England. Not in a big city, not in London, but in a very small town called Ringwood, where there's 1 pub, 1 hotel and 1 petrol station. And we pulled together 6 or 7 of these groups and ran them for a number of years. And the reason that we ran them there first for a number of years is so that we could make sure that the material and the methodology that we were using was correct and fit for purpose. And we worked with all these people, and there was about 150 people we worked with. And each one of them, over a period of 3 years, we doubled the value of their business by using the stuff that you're going to be shown today in your paperwork. Every single one of them. Now, some of them were already 20 or 30 million pound businesses. And actually, we have one of the guys who was with us in that very first meeting, who has just sold his business for 160 million pounds to an American company. And he says it's all down to the Alpha Group. Now, I don't believe that's totally true, because he had a great product and he had a great sales team. But he says the methodologies that he learned and was reminded about in the Alpha Group was what he instilled into his business. Yeah? And he sold his business for 150 million. So not only did we double it, but we doubled it again and almost doubled it a third time. Now, I used his product yesterday. Yeah? When I got on the aeroplane and I put my seatbelt on, yeah? The product that I used on the seatbelt, if you turn over the seatbelt the next time you fly, you'll see that there's a name there called AmSafe. And AmSafe make all buckles for most commercial airlines today. Okay? He's one of our members and he's been with us a long time. So after those first 3 years, we beta tested the whole product, made sure it worked, made sure we could hold up to the promise that we make. We then launched it about 3 years ago internationally. We're currently working in 23 countries, although Dubai is just about to come on, and Canada is just about to come on, and many of the other African states are just about to join us as well. So every month, we run hundreds of these types of meetings all over the world, helping people like you, businesses who are looking to grow and develop, who are looking for the edge, the competitive edge that your competitors are not using. Now, peer-to-peer groups are not new. What we're going to do here today is not a new concept. It's been around, it would seem, forever, but at least 50 years. And most of the successful businesses that we know out there use peer-to-peer advantage over their competitors. People like Richard Branson is part of a peer-to-peer group. Not mine, unfortunately. He doesn't fit into our criteria anymore. But he started with peer-to-peer. Now, what is a peer-to-peer group? Well, I can tell you what it isn't. It's not a networking group. We are not BNI. Did I say BNI now? No, I thought I was a BNI store. We're not BNI. We don't do networking. We're not a breakfast club. We don't get together as a bunch of friends and talk about the weather. We leave that for the other people. Here, it's about listening and looking and sharing the knowledge that all of you have gained over many years, helping each other to grow and to develop, and obviously in turn helping yourselves and your businesses grow and develop as well. You know that there's a figure out there that is actually surprising. It surprises me every time I think about it. That 85% of the world's working population work for people like you. 85%. Now, in some countries it's above 85. Spain, for example, I think is about 92%. Yeah. But what do the governments do to help you guys?
Our government?
Yeah,
No.
any government, don't get me wrong, it's just not you guys. But see, I have a theory that people in government are one of 3 things. Either they are stupid, corrupt, or a combination of those 2. Yeah? Because they put all their energy, all their efforts into helping big, large corporate businesses grow and forget about you guys who are on the ground working and developing businesses and creating jobs for your population. You make it harder, more paperwork, more taxation, My God, taxation, do they take it off us? Yeah? They do not support us in any way at all, do they? So it's down to us. We have to do it ourselves. I think we've come to that realization that government is not going to help us. So we have to work together as SMEs, as small business owners, and help each other grow and develop through the collective knowledge that you have. Even in this room alone, there's probably 300 or 400 years of knowledge and experience. I don't mean MBA theory, I mean sleeves rolled up, I've been there and done it. And that's where our success comes from. Using the mythologies that we've created, the process that we use, that's why we've been able to help so many businesses grow and develop. Not enough of them, because we have a mission. We want to help 1 million businesses around the world grow and develop. 1 million. That's going to take us a couple of years, we know that. Yeah, but people like Borislava is helping us to do that. Yeah? Pulling you people together, working together to grow your businesses, to overcome the challenges that you all face. And you all have challenges, don't you? Well, I don't think you'd be in the room if you weren't to start with, but we all have challenges. I've run many, many businesses, lost or made loads of millions of pounds worth of sales, lost most of it as well. Yeah, well, not all of it, a little bit of it. Yeah? Because we have to work forward and grow all the time. You also have a social responsibility to the people that you employ, you know that. If you employ someone, your job now is to ensure that they keep the job that you gave them. It's your responsibility to ensure that your business is moving forward so that you can continue to pay them, so they can continue to look after their families, so that they can use that money in the community, because you know money flows like water. You pay someone money as staff, they go home and they spend it on food, on white goods, washing machines, cars, petrol. So that money all kind of floats down through the community. They pay taxes, so your government steal more of your money. Yeah. But that's what it's all about, it's social responsibility. So you guys as business owners, your role pretty much is to step back from the hands-on in the factory or wherever it is that your work gets done, and strategically think how to move your business forward. What kind of products can you introduce into your line? What do you need to do to win those orders? Yeah, big responsibility when you take on people, isn't it? So, how do we do it? Well, Borislav is going to show you. Because we do believe in the Alpha Group. It's not about presentations. It's not about PowerPoint presentations or anything else. It's about doing. We show, we roll our sleeves up, and we get it done. So I hope you enjoy the morning. Yeah, I won't be participating too much in it because my Bulgarian language is not that strong. Although I have been here now, I think 9 times. Keep coming back here, mostly in the winter, so I get to see some snow. Yeah. So enjoy your morning, and we'll talk again at the end of the session. Okay? Thank you.